It's my friend CJ's birthday tonight. CJ, happy birthday. I know I'm a little overdressed. I just came from a job interview. Like there's a job out there. No jobs. So, I watch a lot of movies. I'm sitting at home watching movies. Any movie fans out there? Anybody? Movies? I love movies. I watch them all the time. There's a lot of crappy movies. But there's certain actors, no matter what movie they're in, I'll always watch them. Christopher Walken's one of my favorites. I mean, the guy's just like wonderfully weird. Yeah, he's got the weird voice, weird mannerisms. The way he moves is weird. It's like a symphony of weirdness. And I just wondered, like, what's this guy like when he's at home? Like in real life, when he's doing his day-to-day thing, what is he like? And then I started thinking, what would happen if he was like in a tough situation, like he got into a legal issue or something? And I think it might go something like this. Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. I chose to represent myself in this case. The people versus Walken. Because, quite frankly, every lawyer I spoke to was a major douchebag. Today, I will attempt to prove to you that, despite what the arresting officer thought at the time, this was all just a misunderstanding. On the day in question, I was at home, alone, playing Naked Twister. There's a tournament coming up. And I was attempting a difficult maneuver, I'll demonstrate. I was reaching for a yellow circle between my legs like this, and I got a cramp in my thigh. My leg shot out from under me, knocking over my bottle of Yoo-Hoo chocolate milk. Delicious. This, in turn, splattered my pants, which were hanging over a chair. So, I took the pants, I washed them, threw them in the dryer, but I was getting sleepy watching the pants go round and round. So, I walked down to the coffee bean and tea leaf, ordered myself a mocha latte. Scrumptious! You really gotta try one. Anyway, I put my drink order in. I told them my name was Alan because I didn't want everyone to know it was me. Make a fuss. The plaintiff, Ellen Pompeo, was there. I'm sure you know her from Grey's Anatomy. She's beautiful, actress, all that. Anyway, when they put my drink up and they called my name, she grabbed it. Honest mistake, maybe, but still, she had my coffee. So I said, "Oh, Ellen, you got my coffee." She turned, she looked at me, she looks down, she starts screaming. It was at this point I realized I left the house with no pants on. It happens. And she seemed very concerned about seeing Big Jim. Big Jim is, of course, my favorite knife, which I keep strapped to my inner thigh with the blade pointed upwards so that the tip of the blade will occasionally graze my nutsack in order to remind me of the presence of God. I don't think my religious beliefs should come into question here. Anyway, she was frightened. I thought I could calm her down, so I moved towards her, but when I did, she got even more frightened, and I see she's gonna throw the coffee at me. So, in an instinctive maneuver, I grabbed my junk with one hand, I pulled my knife with the other, but I didn't want coffee to stain the blade. She hits me with the coffee right in the face, and it burns. Wow! I mean, it really burns. So, I'm screaming in pain now. She's screaming in fear. I'm holding my knife in one hand, my dick in the other. Unfortunately, this was when the police arrived on the scene, leaving me in a situation they felt required a taser gun. I can't say I blame them entirely. I mean, if you didn't know what was going on, it might look suspicious. I don't know if you know this interesting fact, but the voltage from a taser gun can give you an instant involuntary erection. It's amazing. So anyway, there I am, flopping around on the floor like some kind of horny, demented dolphin. I look up and I notice the cup in her hand says Ellen, not Alan. Oopsie daisy. That was my fault. That was my fault. But you can see, I was the only injured party in this situation, and I'm not guilty of any wrongdoing. I mean, I'm a nice guy. I would never hurt anybody. Unless, of course, you get me in a vendetta kind of mood. In which case, you can tell the angels in heaven you never seen evil so singularly personified as you did in the face of the man who killed you. I'm just messing with you. I wouldn't hurt anybody. I'm a pussy cat. If I see a drop of blood, I pass out. Do the right thing. Free me. Free Big Jim. The defense rests. Thank you very much. You did a great job.